Hey, today I completed my first book in 5 a.m. book reading club. I was consistent throughout and reading like 30 minutes daily. And I want to share you in a nutshell what I learned through this journey of 30 minutes every day early in the morning at 5 a.m. So, in a nutshell, if I tell you the message that I've learned, it's so powerful, the power of your subconscious mind, right? The book says that our mind have two entities. One is logical, which is the conscious mind, and another is subconscious. And the subconscious contains the unlimited power source that we can utilize at will. What I would like to project and explain to you by giving an example from my own life that I can relate it to is that sometimes what happens is we tend to think more on the results that we don't want. And we are shattered when we don't see the hope in living the life we always wanted, right? So, in a nutshell, I would say instead of thinking of what you don't want, start thinking of what you have always desired of, what you have always thought of doing, what you have always dreamed for yourself. Take your thoughts there, right? It is always said that everything is made twice. One is in your mind, and another then in reality, right? It is the same way as making a building works. First, it is thought how they plan, right? Then they build an architecture diagram, right? And then they bring it to reality. In the same way, the reality of life it works. It is very beautiful. Try it, right? Focus more on, take your imagination. No matter where you are, what you're doing, what your age is, does not matter. If you can change your subconscious, your mind, right? You'll be so amazed at at looking at its power, how beautifully it designs everything around you the way you always want, right? So I'll give you an example. I was preparing for government examinations a few years back, and at that time, I wanted to work part time and at the same time prepare for government examinations. I always used to think that I don't want to teach for money, right? And I want to teach people for free, and I want government to give me money. And you will not imagine, I got such an opportunity in Chamoli where I was staying there and I was almost earning 1,000 rupees an hour, right? And believe me, everything, my stay, electricity, food, everything was taken care of by the government. And this opportunity came on by itself, right? So that was a wonderful experience for me. And because I used to think about it and I could always, and it manifested by itself, I was not aware at that time like I'm aware now. So it is really powerful. So you can always utilize the power and the wisdom that is contained in these books. They can take you in a different sphere that you cannot even think of, what to speak of imagining, right? So it was an awesome journey, and I really, really want to continue it. So I'll be continuing with my another book, right? So if you also want to join 5 a.m. book reading club, right, the link is below in the description, right? I'll see you there. Early mornings meditation and start your day with a lot of wisdom. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.